So you're opening a restaurant. That's amazing. But here's the thing. One of your absolute biggest decisions isn't going to be about the menu. Nope, it's going to be about the tech that runs the entire show. We're talking about your point of sale system. Let's break down how to pick the right one when you're just getting started.
I want to start with a number. Just one number that might feel, well, a little too real for anyone who's been in this spot. 60%.
Yep, a 2024 survey from the National Restaurant Association found that 60%, that's more than half, of new owners feel completely overwhelmed trying to pick a POS. So if that's you right now, listen, you are definitely not alone. It's a huge, messy, complicated decision.
And you know, that feeling of being totally overwhelmed, it leads us straight into what we're calling the new owner's dilemma. It's a classic challenge that pretty much every new entrepreneur in this industry has to face.
Think about it. Most of the POS systems you see advertised are just jam-packed with features. They've got complex dashboards, tools for things you haven't even thought of yet, and, let's be honest, price tags built for massive chains. But the question you have to ask yourself is this: do you really, truly need all that on day one?
So let's do that. Let's cut through all that noise. It's time to reframe what you should be looking for. We're going to focus on what will actually help you succeed right now, from the moment you open your doors. Okay, this breaks it down perfectly. On the left, that's what a startup really needs. We're talking easy setup, fast and simple billing, a menu you can change on the fly, and reports that give you the basic sales info you need to survive. Now look at the right. That's the stuff you probably don't need, at least not yet. Super complex inventory syncing for multiple locations you don't have. These are features for the business you might become in 5 years, not the one you are today. With that in mind, let's take a hard look at the big players, the names you always hear about. Are the most popular options actually just too much, too soon for a brand new restaurant? First up, Toast. If you've spent 5 minutes researching, you've seen them. They are an absolute powerhouse in the restaurant tech world, no question about it. So here's the deal with Toast. It is fantastic for big, complex restaurants that need a million custom settings. But for a startup, that strength becomes a weakness. It can be super overwhelming to set up, there's a really steep learning curve for your new staff, and the price can be a real gut punch for a tight opening budget. All right, next up, Square for restaurants.
Now, everyone knows Square. It's famous for that clean, beautiful interface. It's super user-friendly and really quick to get going, which is awesome. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. So many of the features you'll eventually need are paid add-ons. That nice, low starting price can creep up on you fast, and suddenly you're looking at a monthly bill that's way higher than you expected.
And finally, let's talk about Clover POS, another system you see everywhere. Clover's got some great things going for it. The hardware is solid, and they have a whole app store, so you can customize it. The problem, though, especially for a new owner, is that the pricing and the contract terms all depend on who you buy it from, the reseller. This can mean crazy inconsistent fees and, even worse, getting tricked into a risky long-term contract. That lack of transparency is a huge red flag when every single dollar counts. So if the big systems might not be the right fit, what's the alternative? Well, this brings us to what the source material calls the startup-first approach. It's all about finding a simpler, more focused solution. So what in the world is a startup-first POS? Well, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's a system that was built from the ground up with a brand new restaurant in mind. It prioritizes 3 things: simplicity, speed, and your control. It gives you only the essential tools you need to get open and find your groove.
And this is what that simplicity looks like in the real world. A fast, totally intuitive order flow. Step 1, take the order. Step 2, fire it to the kitchen. Step 3, handle the bill. That's it. No clutter, no confusing extra clicks. During a chaotic dinner rush, this kind of speed and efficiency is absolutely everything. This whole approach is really built on a few key pillars. Effortless menu management, so you can 86 an item in seconds. Simple, smart sales reports that actually tell you what you need to know. Cloud-based access, because let's be real, you're always on the move. And these last 2 are huge. Transparent, budget-friendly pricing, and real 24/7 human support. These things directly solve the headaches we saw with the bigger systems.
Okay, let's bring this all home. The big mindset shift here is to stop thinking about this as just buying a product. You need to think of it as choosing a long-term partner. You're literally building the foundation for your future success.
I love this quote from the source material. It just nails it. Your POS system becomes the engine behind it all. It's so true. It's not just a cash register sitting on the counter. It's the operational heart of your entire business.
So if you remember one thing, let it be this. Starting simple does not hold you back. It doesn't limit your growth. In fact, it does the exact opposite. It means you're laying the right foundation for smart, stable, and sustainable growth later on.
And that leaves us with one last question for you to really think about. As you look at all your options, ask yourself this. Is the engine you're about to choose built for the sprint you need to run today, or is it a giant, complicated engine built for a marathon that you're not even running yet?